Okay, so if your toddler is throwing things, here is what I do in my own house. Okay, so if my son's throwing things, number one, I try and make sure that I'm super observant of his activity. So I know when he's going to throw things. I know that when he's in his high chair, he's going to throw his bowl as soon as he feels like he's finished. Okay, and he throw his spoon, fork, whatever he's got, whatever he can find, he's going to throw it. Okay, so I know that. Does your child do this? Pop a yes, pop a like in the comments below, all right? If your kid is throwing things and driving you nuts, pop that in there. Okay, so anyway, I know that my child's going to do that. So what I need to do is be really observant, watch what they're doing, know the signs. So basically know the signs of what your toddler is going, when your toddler, is going to throw something. Okay, so I know my little boy, as soon as he finishes, he's going to throw it. So that's what I do. I'm over there just as he's about to finish and I say, are you all done? And he says, all done, and hands me his bowl. And that leads me into my second tip on how to get your child to stop throwing things. Give them the vocab, all right? If they are really small, if they're only 6 months old, no, they're a little bit small and it's just part of their development, okay? But especially once they're 1, they can start to learn phrases like all done. They can start to learn a phrase like finished or done or I don't know, or just even to say mama or, daddy or whatever, just to indicate that they are finished with their bowl and plate, or that they're finished with playing with blocks or whatever it is. They can say all done. Okay, or that's what I get my kids to say, so that's just my example. But you can get your kids to say a certain phrase that will teach you or let you know that they are done, and it's up to you as a parent to get over there quickly before they throw it. You're not going to get there every time, so cut yourself some slack, all right? They're learning, you're a busy person, there's lots of stuff going on, but if you can do this, I've seen this with 2 children and I'm currently going through it with my 3rd, if you can get there before they throw it, you can keep the mood happy. You don't have to tell them off. You can say all done and give them some praise and encouragement. And if you're giving them praise and encouragement and connecting with them in a good way about the fact that they haven't thrown it, you don't have to say, oh, you didn't throw it, great job. You can say, gee, I really like how you passed it to me. It doesn't matter if they're little kids. They're still getting the vibes. They're still starting to understand the language. That's great. So you take your bowl and plate, or his bowl and plate off him, that's what I do, and say, great job. Okay, what else would you like to eat? So there's not this big, you're throwing. Okay, yes, it drives us all mad. Yes, it's a learning curve. They're my 3 tips for helping your child learn to stop throwing things. Okay, first of all, observe your child and know when their normal time is to throw things, because it's up to us as the parent, right? The kid's not going to teach themselves how not to throw things. You have to do it. We have to do it. Okay, second of all, get there in time. Get there at the right time, because if you're there in person and you are, indicating to them that you're ready to take their bowl, or that you're ready to come and help them pack up the blocks, or that you are ready to play with them, just put something in there, ready to read them a story, whatever it is. If you see them going to throw, at all costs try to stop them, obviously for the sake of safety, but also trying to distract them and redirect them. Check out my redirection strategy as well. If you're trying to redirect them, then that will help so much. And the third thing, my 3rd tip, especially for at the dinner table, I find really helpful, is to make sure that your child has got the vocab. So having the vocabulary to say all done. If you teach your kids sign language, get them to give you a sign language like this, or get them to give you some sort of indication, or bang 3 times on their tray, or whatever it is. If you can get your child to give you an indication that they're done, and you can get there quick as a flash to get their things off them, that's amazing. Those are my 3 tips for teaching your children not to throw. It takes effort, it takes consistency, it takes an understanding that they're still developing and that we are not perfect, and either are they. But you can do it, all right? Pop a comment below this post, like and subscribe. If you want to hear more of these sorts of videos, check out my other ones as well, because there's lots of different videos on there. So like this one. So if you would like to see that, have a look through. Anyway, this is Miranda. I'm from Smart Mama, Smart Kids, and I'll see you later. Bye.